Good morning everyone and welcome back to day 13 of Vlogmas. Can you believe that we are almost 2 weeks into Vlogmas? I feel like December has just been flying by. Like honestly, I don't know where the time is going and I cannot believe that we are already almost 2 weeks into Vlogmas. And without tooting my own horn, I feel like this has been the most enjoyable Vlogmas and the most enjoyable December yet. And I really do feel like it's because of the work I've been putting in and the boundaries I've been putting in with regards to work and life and socializing and like filling my calendar. You know what I'm like? I never like being too busy, but I feel like this December I've just been busy with like the most fun things. And I really have been trying to like find that balance and like find that line of work versus like life. And I do feel like I've hit that quite well so far. Touch wood. I mean, we're only halfway through December, so hopefully this will only continue and I will only continue being this happy with what I'm vlogging versus what I'm like doing in real life. Like obviously with me, the things that I love the most are sometimes the things that are like the trickiest to film. And I've really struggled in the past with regards to finding that balance of like, I know that none of my family want to be on camera and none of them are like comfortable in front of the camera, but at the same time, it is my favorite thing, hosting them, having them around, like socializing with them. Last night was so fun. Honestly, I would definitely recommend just having a festive pie night. It is so easy to do. I picked up, it was a chicken bacon and leek pie from M&S, literally one pie between 2 people, just a bunch of pies, throw them in the oven so you don't really need to like worry about cooking, about properly hosting. It's basically like the most lazy hosting in the world, but like such an easy way to host. And the reason why I didn't bake yesterday is because G was bringing around some goodies, something that we like to do in our family. Like if someone's hosting and like they're doing the main bulk of it, someone else will bring around some drinks, someone else will bring around some pudding. And I feel like it's the best way to kind of like go about hosting, is just to try and make sure that you spread the load as much as possible. So that was why I didn't bake yesterday, because G and G both brought around some homemade brownies and they were delicious. It's definitely got me in the mood to bake some brownies. They were absolutely incredible. But it was a really fun night, and obviously I know that none of them want to be on camera, but I'm able to like show you the setup. I'm able to show you the tablescape that I'm making. I'm able to kind of give you that like build up to the socializing, and I'm able to get lots of content for Vlogmas, but at the same time, especially when they come round, and I know none of them want to be on camera, and it's quite nice to know that I'm not going to be distracted by the camera anyway. So I sign off the vlog and then I just enjoy myself. And I feel like that's what I've been doing for the majority of Vlogmas, the majority of December, and I've been really loving it. But I actually have a really fun day planned today as well, which I cannot wait for. I have a Christmas party tonight and I am so excited for it, because I feel like there is nothing I love more than like a real festive fun Christmas party. I've got a couple of new in pieces, and all I'm going to say is the theme of this evening is sparkles. And you know how much I love sparkles at this time of year. And actually, I have not quite finished my makeup because I have a new delivery that I wanted to show you that arrived last night that I thought would just be so perfect to unbox today and go through together from Bobbi Brown. Now, you know how much I adore Bobbi Brown. In fact, I'm literally doing my makeup, and it's one of those brands that I feel like I don't realize how much I have from them until I kind of go through it. So I've obviously just been putting on my lip balm. This is the Bobbi Brown extra lip tint. This is the shade Bare Bloom, and it's one of my favorites. I also have the Jenny Packham one, which is in the shade Bare Pink. They're ever so slightly different. Bare Pink is much kind of like nudier, whereas Bare Bloom just has a little bit more color in it, as you can see. But I absolutely love these. They're like a perfect just little hit of hydration on your lips. In terms of my foundation for the day, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Tint. This has replaced the was it just the skin tint BB cream, the beauty balm? I cannot remember what it was called before. I think it might have just been tinted moisturizer, but this has been like the replacement for it, and oh my goodness me, I absolutely love it. I am in the shade Fair 3, and it's such a perfect shade for me, and it's such a lovely amount of coverage, especially if you've got like events. I'm not someone that likes a heavy coverage anymore. When I look back at the foundation I used to wear, I'm like, how did I keep that on my skin? I used to love like a full thick coverage. Now, if my freckles are hidden, I'm not a happy bunny. I like to have a little bit more of a sheer coverage. I like to have my freckles showing through, and I like to kind of like build it up. And I like to build it with the Bobbi Brown Skin Concealer. This is the Skin Full Cover Concealer. So I feel like these two are just the perfect pair, giving me that really lovely like sheer base, but having something that I can kind of like build upon when it comes to blemishes, when it comes to like under eye circles. I absolutely love these. I've of course have my Vitamin Enriched Pressed Powder on, which I absolutely adore. It's such a good powder at taking away shine without taking away glow. So I've got that on my skin. I'm then loving these two at the moment. We've got the Brightening Blush and also the Brightening Brick. These two as a combo are so fab, especially if you want something a little bit more va-va-voom. I then also have on the Brow Gel. Brow Gel, is that what it's called? Natural Brow Shaper, and I've got this in the shade Neutral Brown 13. So pretty much an entire face of Bobbi Brown, completely unintentionally, completely unplanned, but goes to show how much I love the brand and have adored the brand since I was literally a tween. Like, it was one of the first beauty brands I ever tried, one of the first makeup brands I was ever allowed to use, and ever since then I've absolutely adored them. So I'm really excited to see what we have in here, the new Christmas packaging, which I would say if you are looking for some Christmas gifting, if you know someone who's a makeup lover, a Bobbi Brown lover, oh my goodness me, the Christmas gifting that they do is just beautiful. They always just do the most amazing artwork. It's always just the most beautiful designs. I think actually the Brightening Blush might have been like a limited edition packaging. They like to do this gold kind of finish for the limited edition packaging. I think that's how you can tell the difference between the main line and the limited edition line. But I've got a little note here to say thank you for all your support in 2023. Wishing you a merry festive season. Love the Bobbi Brown team. So lovely. And the packaging, oh my goodness, look at this gold. This is so gorgeous, and I'm so excited to see what we've got in here. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to unbox it. Of course we've got a top up, and I was literally just saying to Alex the other day that I am running low of my Vitamin Enriched face base from Bobbi Brown, which I use every single morning. If you're like me and you don't love having to like slap on loads of skincare, like I basically use this as a moisturizer and a primer. This is honestly just my favorite moisturizer to use in the morning. I feel like it wakes my skin up at the same time. It's just the perfect base to apply my makeup over the top. So that's really exciting. Now this looks like it's going to be the most beautiful face palette I've ever seen. It's the Luxe Cheek and Highlight palette. Oh my goodness me, we need to get this open because I want to put a bit of highlight on today. I feel like if we're going for full sparkles today, we're going to go for full sparkles over our entire face. And oh my goodness me, look at that packaging. That is stunning. It literally looks like snowflakes. That is so pretty. How amazing would that be to receive under the tree? And the actual palette itself, oh my goodness, I can't deal. I always find it so funny whenever you can see yourself in the mirror whenever I do these kinds of unboxings, but with just the most beautiful shades in here that I definitely want to give a little bit of a try and test out, because these are just stunning. So I'm going to start with this kind of bronzy shade. It's quite a dark one, so I'm going to go in quite light-handed with it, but I love the fact that it doesn't actually have any shimmer to it from the looks of it. This is just kind of like a matte bronzer, which I much prefer my bronzers to be matte. I don't like to have too much kind of shimmer in them. I have applied a little bit of bronzer this morning, but there is no harm in adding a little bit extra. Oh yeah, that's a really lovely shade. You know what, actually that's not coming out as dark as I thought it was going to. Yeah, that's a really nice like pigment to it. It's a little bit sheer, but like perfectly buildable. I love that. And then over the top, I'm going to apply the blush. Does it tell me what shades these are? It does. So the bronzer shade is in Deep Caramel. Oh, and it's technically actually a radiant blush, but I guess for me it's like so deep that I can definitely use that as a bronzer. We then have Fever Dream is this blush that I'm about to go in with, and the highlight is called Bronze Glow. And I definitely think that's going to give you a beautiful bronzy glow. So let's apply a little bit of the blush. Oh, that's lovely. Again, super sheer, but really nice and buildable. And one thing I love doing with my blush at the moment is kind of just taking it up my cheeks and applying it on my brow bone. I saw someone on TikTok doing this once. I think she called it like the Parisian sweep or something like that. And I really love it because I just feel like it pulls your whole makeup look in together. And also it's a bit of a lazy girl hack if you don't want to do like proper makeup for the day. But that is such a beautiful blush shade. I'm just gonna blend out that bronzer a bit. I always feel like on camera, everything looks a little bit less blended. Like it always looks a little bit more stark than it does in real life. And if ever you go in a bit too heavy-handed, I would always just recommend going back over with your foundation brush, and it just gives that, it's called over painting, and it just kind of blends everything in together. Oh, the sun is coming out. That is lovely. And finally, I'm going to go in with the highlight shade. I'm really excited to see what this kind of does, because I'm not going to lie, it's been a long time since I've worn like a dedicated highlight. I usually stick to the kind of like bronzing, like blushes and things like that, the brightening blushes. But I think this is going to create, oh, that is beautiful. Oh my goodness me, that is such a lovely, subtle highlight. This is what I love about Bobbi Brown. None of their products are too much, none of their products are too overly pigmented, but they're all so buildable. That's a really golden highlight. I feel like it's been a really long time since I've done a golden highlight, and especially with that blush underneath. That is just giving me the most beautiful, like bronzy glow. I don't even know if it's coming up on camera as well as it is in real life, but wow. That is so beautiful. I am so in love. What a stunning palette. If you know someone that loves their blushes, their highlights, wants a new face palette, this would make such a gorgeous gift to receive under the tree. I am so grateful to Bobbi Brown for sending this over, because this is beautiful. And next up to try from Bobbi Brown is the Luxe eyeshadow duo. This is in the shade Last Dance. I'm really excited to see what this shade looks like. I'm hoping it's very bronzy and it's very glowy, and again it's in the same packaging. It is just so beautiful, the way that it looks like kind of like starburst, the way it kind of looks like snowflakes. I absolutely love it, and it's not too heavy as well. I do love the gold packaging that Bobbi Brown does. Oh my goodness me, how beautiful is that? Oh, I cannot wait to give that a try. I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to create a bit of a base with the highlight shade first, because when it comes to darker shades, I always feel like I need a little bit of a lighter shade underneath. This is what I love about these palettes from Bobbi Brown, is they're so like multifunctional, and you can definitely kind of like use them for different purposes. I always love using things like blushes, bronzers, highlights for a bit of a shadow base, because I feel like not only does it create a beautiful base that blends with the rest of your makeup, it's a 2-in-1, so I feel like you're saving on that product. So the two shades that we have in the duo are Dream Gleam and Make a Toast. So Dream Gleam is this gorgeous, like real bronzy shade. This is almost like a bronze medal. Do you know what I mean? Like in the best way possible. Before I ruin them with my brush, take a look at that. How beautiful are those shades? Just such stunning festive colours, and I just feel like the smallest amount just to kind of create that like crease shadow. Oh my goodness me, again such a beautiful amount of pigment. It's not too much, just really buildable, and the sheen in that, oh my goodness me, this is stunning. Oh my goodness me, this is the most beautiful eyeshadow I think I have ever put on. This is like very close and uncomfortable, I'm sorry, but I just want you to see how stunning it is. It's like this bronzy golden glow. I feel like a goddess with this on, and I feel like especially completed with the highlight, these two just go together like chef's kiss. Absolute chef's kiss. This is so beautiful, and you guys know me, you know I'm very particular about my eyeshadows. I have very sensitive eyes, and I don't like wearing a lot of like thick, heavy eyeshadows. These feel really light and really comfortable actually, so I'm absolutely in love with them, and I feel like using this brown shade for the liner is just going to be the finishing touch. So I always just use an eyeshadow brush, not eyeshadow, eyebrow brush actually. I feel like it's just the easiest way, and the first thing I'll do is just stamp on my waterline, and I feel like it gives you that like elongation in your lashes, and is such an easy way. And actually, if you want to do something a little bit more subtle and you didn't want to do a full-on flick, you can literally leave it like that. Can you see the difference in adding that stamp to my waterline versus not? I feel like it's actually such a big difference for something that genuinely takes 2 seconds to do, and it really helps to elongate your lashes as well. But I think I'm going to go one step further, seeing as though we're doing a full Christmas party look and we are going out tonight. I'm going to create a bit of a winged liner, which you know is just my signature look, and I always love doing it with a brown eyeshadow. I feel like brown eyeshadow is so much more flattering and a little bit more subtle and especially on my skin tone, I think just looks so much better than black. I know all of the OGs will know exactly how I like to do my winged liner, but for anyone that's new that doesn't know, the way to kind of sharpen your liner is to basically grab your nail and just pull up from underneath, just to tidy up that line ever so slightly. Not only does it like lift the liner, which I find really flattering on someone like me who's got hooded eyes, but it just really helps to like clean up and tidy up the line underneath. So that is the finished eye look. I am in love with it. I feel like it looks so festive, so like glamorous and bold, but not too much. It's still like a very Ellie look, and I am obsessed with these two products together. The duo eyeshadow with the face palette, they just complement each other so well. You can definitely tell that there's been like a lot of thought put into these. I mean, look at how beautiful these colors look together. The perfect combination for a beautiful festive makeup look. Now that is not all. They've also sent over some gorgeous lip products to try out. Now first, I am very excited about these because these are a top up of my favorite lip balms, which I absolutely adore. Looks like we've got two in here, which is really exciting. I will laugh so hard if it's literally the two that I absolutely adore, because I definitely need top ups of these. Oh my gosh. Okay, Bare Pink, which I think is the one that I've got in the Jenny Packham. Yes, absolutely love this one, and I am running low of that, so that's really exciting. This is definitely one of the nudiest ones, and it looks like there's nothing on there, but there is a bit of colour payoff that goes onto your lips, so I love that. And then this is in Bare Raspberry. I'm in love. I am in love. You guys know how obsessed I am with like raspberry at the moment. I think I'm just going to apply this because this is gorgeous. Let me grab a mirror so I can actually see what I am doing. But I am loving raspberry tones at the moment on my lips, and something that is this hydrating. Oh, I love that colour. So subtle and yet so beautiful. I might put on something a little bit more bold for this evening, but especially for the day, oh, this is so stunning. So stunning. I'm just obsessed with raspberry tones at the moment. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like it looks very festive, yet still a little bit subtle and very Ellie, which is always what we want when it comes to makeup. Now we've got two more lip products, which one of these might be one that I opt for tonight. So let's have a look what we've got. So first of all, we've got a Luxe lipstick, and then we've got a Luxe matte lipstick. Now, not really the biggest matte lipstick girl. Let's try the Luxe lipstick. This is in the shade Parisian Red. Well, if you're looking for a perfect red, I think this might be the one for you. I love the Bobbi Brown packaging. This new festive packaging is just stunning. The fact that you've got these like starbursts, I absolutely love. Wow, that is a festive red if ever I have seen one. How stunning is that? I always love the detail that goes into the Bobbi Brown lipsticks as well. That to me is like a true red carpet red. That is absolutely gorgeous. So that was in the shade Parisian Red, which is stunning. And then we have the shade Golden Hour, which is in the Luxe matte lipstick, which I'm excited. I can't picture what Golden Hour is going to be. Oh, and they've even made the packaging matte. That's actually really lovely, so you know the difference between all of your lipsticks. Oh, that's a really nice one. Actually, that might be what I go for tonight. That's kind of giving me a bit more of like a raspberry tone as well. Not quite as raspberry as the lip balm. A little bit more red, but I think that might be really nice for tonight's lipstick. So I might actually put that in my handbag and put that on for tonight's look. Oh my goodness, I'm literally just obsessed with this packaging. Look at the gold, look at the shimmers. This is beautiful. Bobbi Brown just do not disappoint when it comes to their Christmas gifting and their Christmas packaging. So I will leave all of these linked down below, and I am just feeling like one seriously lucky girl. Thank you so much to Bobbi Brown for sending over those goodies. There's nothing I love more than trying out their products, being able to style things up in different ways and add like new favorites into my makeup bag, because as you can see, I'm a Bobbi Brown lover through and through. I'm an OG Bobbi girl, and I just absolutely adore their makeup for like day to day, but also for something a little bit more glam and a little bit more party wear. It's not often we look this glam, but I'm kind of excited about the fact that I am. So I'm going to keep this makeup on for the rest of the day, and then I'll just give it a quick little top up before we go out tonight. But I need to get my jewellery on. I need to get dressed, because my goodness me, have we been chatting for a long old time about some party makeup. But at this time of year, I I just absolutely love it. Oh my goodness, how pretty does the tree look from this angle? I feel like seeing it in the mirror just adds that like extra level of twinkle. I've just got dressed and I'm keeping it quite simple today. I've actually wasn't planning on keeping my hair like this. I kind of just chucked it up in order to put the makeup on. And actually I'm kind of loving it. Now, you know I love a half up, half down do, but I normally leave a little bit more down. And I'm kind of liking it like this. I feel like it's almost a little bit more sleek and a little bit more chic. And I feel like if I just change it up for a bow later, you know, we love a hair bow. Honestly, this time of year, it's just all I want to do with my hair. But I've just put my jewellery in. And I was just thinking about kind of last minute orders for jewellery before Christmas. We still do have a little bit of time. But some of my absolute faves, if you're looking for any kind of like Christmas gifting to recommend, first up, of course, is Monica Vinader. This little heart necklace, I honestly just think it's the cutest thing ever, and so many of you shopped it when I first unboxed this on Vlogmas Day 2. Can you believe that? That was literally 10 days ago when I first unboxed this necklace. It feels like a lifetime ago, but at the same time, I'm like, how was that already 10 days ago? It just blows my mind. But I know you guys loved this necklace, and I do feel like this would just be such a lovely gift to receive for Christmas, for like a mum, any kind of like bridesmaids or anything like that. I just think it's so lovely, and especially paired with like a roll neck like this, I think just works so well. I also love I think these are the Daya Huggies. It's so funny, I actually barely reached for those braided ones. These are the ones I'm reaching for so much more, because I just feel like they're a little bit more of something. I think the little braided Huggies would be great if you maybe have a couple of piercings and you're looking for something that you can just like keep in and like doesn't really feel like anything, doesn't really like show very much. I think that would be perfect. But Monica Vinader pieces absolutely love, and the signature bracelet, which I've actually just paired with my gorgeous tennis bracelet. I think they work so well together. You know, I am loving my diamonds. I just feel like there is nothing more special than diamonds, especially Christmas time, and especially to receive under the tree. So I've got the gorgeous signature bangle with the diamonds, a beautiful tennis bracelet would make such great gifts, or alternatively the Pandora Brilliance collection. I do absolutely love, if your budget is maybe a little bit smaller but you do still want something really special, the Brilliance collection is amazing. This is my favorite ring from there. It's this kind of like double diamond, which I really like. And then if you're looking for something even more affordable but still just as special, I always get questions on my watch. This is from Seconda, and I always just call it my vintage inspired watch. I think it's actually been officially named the Monica watch after my friend Monica, who I went away to Italy with this summer, because she literally lives and dies in these watches, and I love that they have like renamed the watch after this. So I believe this is the Monica watch from Seconda. For me, I just call it my vintage inspired watch because it just looks so vintage and so classic. I love it. It looks very Cartier, which I don't really like to say. I never like to like fully admit to like Zoops, because it's not a copy or anything like that. It's just kind of similar and kind of has that like vibe, but obviously at a fraction of the price. And I love this watch. I wear it pretty much every single day. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, and it comes in loads of different like alternatives. I've obviously got the silver, but it also comes in gold, it comes in rose gold, it comes in like a half and half silver and gold, and they also do leather strap versions. So I will leave a link to the Seconda watches down below, because as I said, they are super affordable, but a great gift to receive for Christmas. I just think they look so special, so timeless, and so classic. So loving the jewellery pieces. But as I said, I have a couple of new end bits to show you. I feel like I need your help with choosing my outfit of the evening for tonight's party, because we're going sparkles, and I have two options from a new brand that actually I've only just discovered, and I've kind of fallen in love with them. So let me get them out and let's show you what I picked up. So as I said, this is a bit of a new brand for me, and I'm really excited to have discovered them, because I feel like they're going to very quickly become quite a cult favourite, because a lot of their pieces they have are just very me and really encompass my personal style. And when I was scrolling through the new in section, I could have gone nuts. I honestly, there were so many gorgeous dresses I wanted to add to my basket, but I knew I only had a limited number of places to wear these dresses to, and they do sparkles like no other brand that I've ever seen. And the brand is Ro and Zoe. Can we just talk about this packaging? How beautiful is this? There is nothing better when you get gorgeous packaging to unbox. And I actually know someone who every single Christmas, one of the gifts that she gets her daughter is her Christmas Day outfit. And I just think that's such a lovely idea. Sometimes they'll go and buy it together, and sometimes she'll make the decision like for the daughter, because she knows her style, she knows her size and all of that jazz. And I just think think that's such a sweet idea. So if you have maybe like a niece or a daughter or someone that you think that would be a good idea for, how beautiful would this be to receive under the tree? Something really, really special. A beautiful, sparkly Christmas Day dress that just feels so incredible to unwrap, and you can just put on the day. I just absolutely love that. But let me show you the two pieces that I've got, because I'm going to need your help with deciding what to wear tonight, because I feel like both of these pieces are absolute showstoppers. So the first is this stunning glitter pleated skirt. Now you guys know me and you know how much I love a pleated skirt, especially at this time of year, and I know loads of you guys love the phase 8 one that I had, the sequin phase 8 one, which went out of stock in a lot of sizes. So if you're looking for something that's quite similar but actually, in my opinion, even more comfy and even more wearable, I feel like this pleated skirt is for you. Number one, it has the most beautiful elasticated black waistband, which I really love. I like it when skirts like this have a waistband, because I feel like it really helps kind of create that like division of like top and bottom, and I feel like it's really cinching in on your waist, which I really, really love, with the silver glitter running through. Now it's not actually glitter. If you look really, really closely, you can see it's actually just silver thread, which makes this skirt, number one, really lightweight. The phase 8 one is so heavy that even when I wear it, I can feel it sometimes slipping down on my hips. This is a lot lighter weight and is also so soft. I can't even tell you. Like, it literally feels like a jersey material. So I feel like this would be a great skirt to wear on Christmas morning or for any Christmas parties, especially if you know you're going somewhere where you're going to be eating, you're going to be drinking. One thing I always have to consider for myself whenever it comes to going out for meals is the bloat. I get a lot of bloat, especially at this time of year, if I'm going to be eating a lot of gluten, a lot of things that my body maybe doesn't quite like, but my mouth likes, my taste buds really enjoy. So I want to be wearing something that I know is going to be able to stretch. It's going to be super comfortable, and yeah, I can do lots of things in. I'll be able to dance in this, I'll be able to sit in this, I'll be able to chat in this, I'll be able to twirl in this. Like, this skirt is just gorgeous, and I feel like there's lots of different ways that you can style this kind of thing up. Because it's a skirt, it's probably a little bit, just ever so slightly more wearable than a dress, in the sense of like the cost per wear you're going to get out of it, because obviously you'll be able to style it for lots of different occasions. I honestly think just like with a roll neck like this would look so gorgeous for something maybe a little bit less going outy, like an off the shoulder jumper would look gorgeous with this. A silk shirt would look beautiful with this. I feel like there's so many different options, so I just thought this would be a great option for tonight's look. So let me know what we think of option number one. Okay, so outfit number one, I am loving. I've actually kept it really, really simple. I'm actually just wearing the roll neck that I have on now, and this is what I love about roll necks and like getting some gorgeous pieces of jewelry, is that I feel like they are so understated and simple, and yet can look so elevated. Any kind of pendant necklace with this, I think, is just beautiful. A pearl necklace, a diamond necklace would be so, so lovely, and I love the way that the silver just stands out against the black, and I love the way the silver ties in to the silver on the skirt. And how beautiful is this skirt? The way that it moves is just beautiful. Yeah, as I said, it is so, so comfy. I love the length of it as well. It's like the perfect length for just a beautiful pair of heels underneath. So we're going for the green velvet, which I am loving at the moment. My gorgeous Manolos paired with my Suzanne bag. The only thing with the Manolos is they are quite tricky when it comes to London, because I really struggle to walk in them. The main reason I actually bought these is because a friend of mine told me that Manolos would be the comfiest pair of heels I'd ever own, and I don't know if I'm just awful in heels, if I'm just an absolute heel noob, but I do not find them comfortable at all. I don't find any pair of heels comfortable, to be perfectly honest, but they are beautiful. So they're like worth the pain for the fact that they are so, so stunning. Also love the fact that you've got the silver on the Manolos, and I just feel like it ties the whole look in together. I think this is a real contender, something really beautiful, yet super comfortable, and that's what I really, really like. So I know we're going to be eating. I know I'm going to have a food baby by the end of the night. We're probably going to be doing a bit of drinking, chatting, maybe even dancing, who knows. But I think this is a real contender for outfit number one. But option number two, I think this might be the show stopper. When I saw this dress online, I just fell in love, and it's so different to anything that I have in my wardrobe. Now, you know what I say when it comes to adding pieces into your wardrobe, you're either upgrading, replacing, or updating. Is that the right word? Upgrading, replacing? No. Now, you know what I say when it comes to adding pieces into your wardrobe, you are either upgrading, replacing, or filling a gap. And I feel like this is really filling a gap in my wardrobe, because I don't have anything like this. It's the most beautiful, like, sequin glittery pink dress and it feels so me for so many different reasons. Number one, you know how much I love a puff sleeve. I find it very flattering as a shorter girl, going for something that's a little bit more puffy on my shoulders. I feel like it really helps to like pull the eye up, elongate your torso and make you appear taller, and the neckline really helps with that as well. The fact that it's like a turtleneck, this kind of like mock turtleneck vibe, again, it really helps to pull the eye up. It's also a very modest dress. Like there is no skin showing here, and yet it looks really sexy, which I really like. So I'm just thinking with some more kind of like pared back accessories, maybe my little Jimmy Choo bonbon bag, like a pair of knee-high leather boots. This might be the one. And also, what is probably really surprising about this dress is it is also stretchy. And this, I think, is the reason why I have fallen in love with Rowan So, because their pieces are not only beautiful, but also comfortable. And it's so rare to find a dress that's this beautiful and this show-stopping, that stretches, that is super comfy, that feels like a jersey kind of material underneath. Literally feels like I'm wearing my same kind of favorite jumper dresses that I wear every single day, yet looks so beautiful. So this might be the option, but I want to style the pieces up a little bit first and just hear how they look. So let me know what we think of option number 2. Well, I must admit, I loved option number 1 until I put this on. I think this just has to be it for me. This dress is beautiful. I mean, look at this shape, look at the cut, look at the fit. Now I picked both of these up in a 14 just because I wasn't quite sure how they would be on me. I'd say the skirt I probably could have gone down to a 12, but this dress is like the perfect size. I mean, look at the structure on the shoulders. How beautiful is this? How much does it pull my chest up and just make me look so much taller? This is what I absolutely love. And I love the way that it just nips in at the waist. It's so beautiful. But look at the stretch that it has. Like, it's so stretchy and so comfy. I love it, and especially paired with my little Jimmy Choo bonbon and my gorgeous pointed toe duo boots. I love these stiletto boots. I feel like this is the kind of dress that really works, not seeing like any skin underneath. I think a pair of heels would look lovely, but for me personally, the all black pulling up your leg is just super flattering. It has got like this little slit at the back, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it just gives it the most beautiful shape and the most beautiful structure. I feel like this is just one of those show-stopping dresses. This has to be it for me. But let me know which is your favourite, option 1 or option 2. I would still love to know for future reference, any future Christmas parties that I've got coming up. It's always lovely to know which outfit you personally preferred. But for me, I think it's just got to be this dress. This is probably one of the most beautiful dresses that I've ever seen. And you know what I say, whenever you feel comfortable, you feel confident. And that to me is like one of the most important things when it comes to going a little bit out of my comfort zone. And this dress is so comfy, yet so show-stopping. I am absolutely in love. Well, my goodness me, are we just getting the most beautiful golden hour glow hitting our bedroom right now. I thought I would bring you in here to the last little bits, getting ready, because this is my favorite place to be at this time of the evening. The way the sun hits this room, honestly, if you want a confidence boost when you're getting ready for like an evening do, you're getting ready to go out, get ready in a room where the sun hits it in the evening, because the glow that it gives, I feel like it's showing the makeup in the most flattering light as well. Where I was sat before, because I'm like right in front of a window in my office, I feel like the light's a little bit harsh, it's a little bit stark, and you couldn't quite see the makeup as beautifully as it was coming across in real life, whereas here you can see it so much better, and I am just in love. Absolutely in love with that palette. I feel like the glow that I get from that highlight is the most beautiful, like bronzy, warming glow, and the fact that I've kind of like brought it into my eyes as well, oh, it just ties the whole look in together. I feel like a bronzed goddess. I feel so glowy, I feel so festive, and especially paired with this dress, I am ready for tonight. So we're definitely going to go with this dress. This is the one that I feel like I'm the most confident in and that I'm the most excited to wear. And I realised actually I've not even told you where we're going tonight or what we are doing. So we're heading into London this evening for a beautiful Christmas event with Molton Brown. And I'm so excited. We're going to Mayfair, which is a beautiful place no matter what time of year you visit, but especially at Christmas time. Mayfair is stunning, and I'm so excited to go and see the Molton Brown team and see all of the other creators that are going to be there and just celebrate Molton Brown at Christmas, because I adore Molton Brown, and especially this time of year I feel like the gifting from Molton Brown is just next level. It's absolutely next level, whether you're looking for homeware, whether you're looking for some like perfumes, shampoos, conditioners, like body washes, hand soaps. Molton brand have so many gorgeous like gifts on there. I've already actually ordered the Nettles volumizing shampoo and conditioner for Lady C. She absolutely adores that, and the candles, they are just my favorite. I want to fill my home with all of the candles. If you know someone that loves like a really fresh scent, I definitely recommend it, the Sea Fennel. And if you are looking for like some new fragrances or like some new perfumes or aftershaves for Christmas, Alex and I both have our favorite Molton brown scent, so of course I'm going to be wearing mine this evening. This is Rose June's, and I've had this one for a little while now, and every time I wear it, I swear to God, I get so many compliments. I think this is probably the most complimented perfume, and I think it's for two reasons. Number one, it's one that I would say you don't smell it and automatically know what perfume it is. It's a really beautiful, deep, rich rose scent. Like, it's not floral, like it's not flowery, it's not floral, it's not like powdery or anything like that. It's like a really rich, oody rose, which is what makes it perfect for the evening. And I feel like the other reason why people compliment it so much is because it really lasts. Like, honestly, I will get jumpers out of my wardrobe where I have worn this perfume weeks ago, and they'll still be smelling of the perfume. I love it so, so much. So it's great if you're doing like what I'm doing, you're commuting, you're gonna be a while, and I don't have like the capacity to bring it with me. So I just wanna make sure that I can do like 1 or 2 spritzes and it's gonna last all evening. So this is the perfume I'm going to be wearing this evening. And then the one that I would recommend for men, oh my goodness, this is Alex's aftershave, and we actually both brought them along to Cheltenham with us. We love wearing these together because I feel like it's just such a like his and hers really, really cute thing. I don't know if they actually sell them in like sets, but I feel like that would be a really, really good idea for like weddings, for engagements, things like that. I think would be so lovely, just having a his and hers perfume and aftershave set. Just having a his and hers perfume and aftershave set. But Alex's one is the Oud one. This is Mesmerizing Oud, Accord and Gold. I always assume it's Accord. I don't know if it's Accord or Accord. I think it's Accord. But this aftershave, I cannot tell you how much Alex gets complimented every time he wears this. And I feel like men don't get complimented on aftershave as much as women on perfume. Every time he wears it, I'm like, oh, it is the epitome of a sexy man smell. It's just so delicious. I absolutely love this aftershave on him, and I love it when we get to wear them together and be all matchy. So those are two that I would definitely recommend checking out with regards to Christmas gifting. I also would recommend checking out Rose and Rhubarb, I believe it is. I gifted that one to Lady C for her birthday because she complimented my Rose Jeans one so much, and when I smelled Rose and Rhubarb, I just knew it was so much more her. Rose Juice is so rich and deep and evening-y, whereas the Rose Rhubarb one is a little bit more fresh, a bit more daytime. It just felt so much more her, and she loves it. And again, every time she wears it, she always gets so many compliments. So I will leave a link to some of like my favorite Molton Brown products to shop for Christmas down below, because their perfumes, delicious to die for. Their home fragrances, amazing. Their soaps, their hair care, their shampoos, their conditioner, I feel like they just do everything, and it just feels so lovely to receive it under the tree. They're like really lovely, thoughtful, bougie gifts. So really exciting to head into London this evening and celebrate more with Molton Brown. So I'm just gonna give myself a quick spritz. I honestly feel like I don't even need that much of this. It's just such a like, oh, such a beautiful perfume. But as you can see, I've just done a little bit of a jewellery top up for this evening. So just changed up a few of what I was wearing to make it a little bit more evening appropriate, just kind of like work well with the look. So because this dress is quite, I feel like there's no denying, it's quite a big out there dress. So because there's like so much material, I really didn't want anything too much on my ear. So I've just swapped out the little Daya Huggies I was wearing for the most beautiful pair of Jennifer Behr earrings. And these would make such a gorgeous gift to receive under the tree. I love these earrings because they're the perfect kind of combination of timeless and classic, yet they're a little bit more, so they're so great for the evening. And especially when you're doing like a slick back look like I'm doing now, instead of doing a full slick back bun, we're just doing a half up, half down slick back look, and I've added a little hair bow in my hair. Honestly, where would I be without hair bows at this time of year? I just love them. They're so festive, they're so easy to style, and I feel like they just elevate any look. And I just love how it looks. I feel like it really helps to like open up my chest and really let the dress do the talking. So I pair these Jennifer Behr earrings with the most beautiful pearl bracelet from Pandora. Actually, I changed this up for the watch. Sometimes I do wear the watch for an evening look, but I just felt like it would be really cute to do a bit of a matchy pearl moment. I've then swapped out my ring for the most beautiful Pandora evening ring. I get so many compliments every time I wear this. It is just stunning. I actually ended up getting this for Alison, Alex's mum, my mother-in-law, and every time we go out for an evening do, she wears this as well. And it's one of those rings that's actually quite affordable in terms of like jewellery, but it gets so many compliments and it just looks so elevated. Like, it looks like it costs so much more than it actually does. And I feel like, especially paired with real diamonds, you don't notice that they're diamantes. This is what I love doing with like jewellery, with clothes, with accessories, pairing like high-end with like some more affordable pieces, and nobody knows how much they cost. All that matters is that they all look beautiful together. So I'm ready to go for tonight's event. I'm honestly so excited to see the Molton Brown team. I don't know if we're going to be discovering any new kind of like Christmas gifting, or if it's just purely a chance to get merry, celebrate the festivities, and just enjoy a bit of a Christmas party. But I'm ready to head into London and enjoy the evening with Molton Brown. Oh my goodness, it's looking so pretty in Mayfair. I've not actually seen the Mayfair lights yet. They look gorgeous. Everywhere's decorated so beautifully for Christmas.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Not only green when summer's here, but also when it's cold and drear. Oh Christmas tree.
Me and Katie have got a love language of short girls. You guys welcome me there. Like exactly.